Princess Kate and William pay a very special visit to remember the late Queen Elizabeth. The 3-year anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's death was celebrated with an engagement by the Prince and Princess of Wales. Today, Prince William and his wife commemorated the 3rd anniversary of the death of his grandmother, the late Queen Elizabeth II, and Prince William stated he can't believe it has been 3 years since her passing. In remembrance of the late Queen's decades-long affiliation with the National Federation of Women's Institutes, William, who was surprisingly joined by the Princess of Wales for the visit, recalled their 3 children and their family life. The Duke of Sussex, Prince William's estranged brother, paid his respects and laid flowers at the late Queen's grave in the King George VI Memorial Chapel in St. George's Chapel, Windsor Castle, which is only 8 miles away. As they arrived at the Sunningdale chapter of the WI, Princess Kate, dressed in a grey tartan dress by Alessandra Rich with puffed sleeves and a button down the front, commented on how lovely the weather was. The members were already sat around a number of tables with plates of cake and mugs of tea when they were led inside the little Berkshire Hall. It's been 3 years since my grandmother passed away. She was a significant member of the WI and used to talk about it a lot, the prince said to one gathering. It is a great privilege for me because this is my first time visiting and seeing the WI. They talked about his grandmother's love of horses and horse breeding after he questioned the members about their recollections of the late Queen and subsequently said, "Can't believe it's 3 years. Goes quite quick." "I think she would have loved a few more wins," Prince William added, acknowledging his close proximity to the Ascot racecourse, which hosts Royal Ascot every year. The fact that she couldn't win a couple more times made her quite angry. She used to have an iPad that allowed her to watch all of the foals being born, so she could see them from anywhere in the country. She was incredibly committed. Sally Pellow, who spent time with Prince William, showed the royal couple a photograph of her husband's grandfather, Hedley Pellow, who worked at the docks during World War II and met Queen Elizabeth II, Prince Charles and Princess and at Southampton Docks when they were 9 and 12 years old. When Prince William and Princess Kate were asked if their 3 children, Prince George, 12, Princess Charlotte, 10, and Prince Louis, 7, had gone back to school, the topic quickly shifted to them. "Thank goodness," the prince jokingly said. "Is Prince Louis a bit of a handful?" Nina Derrick inquired. Prince Louis was described as a very good boy by Prince William, who seemed to defend his youngest son. When it was brought up that Prince Louis was a bit of a character, and George seemed to be the more sensible of the two, Prince William remarked that there had been 5 years between them and made a joke about how Prince George knew how to act in public, but that behind closed doors it's a completely different ball game. The princess talked to the women about her beekeeping, the value of making and crafting, and community. She also mentioned that she and the kids had been crafting in every corner of the house during the summer vacation. Prince William and Princess Kate sampled some of the available pastries while they were there. Before being presented to the women who created them, Prince William treated himself to a chocolate brownie and a piece of orange and Campari cake, while the princess selected a slice of chocolate chip cookie cake. "We should have brought some for you," Princess Kate remarked, then took a seat to sample hers, which she described as delicious. William praised the brownies, stating, "And I know my brownies," and stated the Campari cake had got a good punch to it, a good kick. It was stated by Princess Kate, "Prince William is very fussy about it. Because it didn't include nuts, he said the dish was good." He added firmly, "Never put nuts in a brownie," which made Princess Kate chuckle, saying, "I had to learn the hard way." When asked if she was a member of the WI, the Princess of Wales said, "No, but I should be." Hilary Fraser responded to William's question about whether the organization would consider him as an honorary male member. "No, not unless you have the ability to wear a skirt." "Well, Hilary, you never know what I'll do for a chocolate brownie," the prince said without hesitation. Prince William and Princess Kate learned how the club gave women in Berkshire a chance to meet, develop new skills, and work on community projects. The late Queen Elizabeth II sponsored the WI, the biggest women's group in the United Kingdom. She joined the society in 1943 and presided over the Sandringham chapter from 2003 until her death in 2022. Her late Majesty was an active member who frequently attended their January New Year's meetings. In 2022, she celebrated her Platinum Jubilee by hosting a reception at Sandringham House for volunteer groups, retirees, and other members.